Hi everyone, just wanted to share over some more politics daily videos within regards to a view from an Israeli English lens with what's going on. Been talking about the bias that there is in the media at the moment. We see all around, but one thing if you notice is when you've got like someone representing the Israeli side is interviewed within regards to a specific topic, they get a much more severe, difficult questions. The level of the questions they get sometimes is so absurd that a lot of times the media or the interviewer, especially someone like you've got Matt Fry out there of Channel 4, the way he asks the questions with his hand movements, he makes the question much bigger with his body movement when he's asking the Israeli person, for example, or the person representing Israel. However, when it is, for example, the Palestinian person that is being interviewed, it's much more of a easy ride, very light questions, not dramatic, very short questions also, and he gives only a shorter, he gives the other person much more time in the world to give the answer, and you don't see his hand movements, his excitement when he's asking those questions to, for example, the Palestinian side, or someone representing the Palestinians. However, he gets much more dramatic with his body movement and everything else. The way he asks a question, the way he says something, for example, when he's speaking, referring to Israel. I'll give you another example. It was a few weeks ago, he was talking about the conflict in general, about how dramatic it is, how in two sides there is. So he got really excited when he was talking about how the Palestinians, there was someone back in, I think, 1989, he said, he's talking about that still has a key to his house in where the Palestinian area was. But the way he said it, remember this is someone that kept the key from 34 years ago. We're talking about 1.5 generations ago. He's made the story over here much more dramatic than it is the way he said it. He said it with so much excitement, such frivolous and so much alliteracy, that he's making the story much more bigger than it really is over here, because it's 34 years ago. And we're seeing that a lot. And it wasn't long ago, I think it was at the time when there was a famous interview we know from Oprah Winfrey gave to, I think it was to Prince Harry. And it was like one of those interviews where, yes, let's all be nice, let's not challenge you whatsoever, and make it into an interview where millions will watch, and make the story like, so one-sided. So I think it was Simon Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, was accusing Piers Morgan when Christiano Ronaldo gave that interview, I think back in 2022 when he was leaving Manchester United, and he was saying what it was an Oprah Winfrey kind of interview where it was so one-sided that it was all lovey-dovey and everything else, and no challenging whatsoever, no questioning, no grilling, what an interviewer is meant to do, to give the different questions. And that's what's going on the whole time in this Israel conflict, I believe, is that when the Israel representative is coming in, it's a very tough question. Especially you see someone like Naftali Bennett coming on a lot and being absolutely grilled. And we saw the other week the ridiculous question that Elon Levy, the Israeli government spokesperson, was given from the Sky News presenter, which went viral, which was absolutely preposterous, the question was. However, that when it comes to the Palestinians being interviewed, it's very much like that Cristiano Ronaldo Piers Morgan interview. It's very much like this Oprah Winfrey interview, where it's so casual and so friendly, and they're not challenged with the tough answers, and you'll see that everywhere over here. So it's got to be called out over here within regards to that. And I think we've all got to just come on into the media, should call in. Maybe I should do it myself. I shouldn't speak in and just do videos on it. I should actually call in myself at the moment. So as you can see, just in actually the city of Bet Shemesh doing the Shabbat shopping. Actually, some of you might be fasting today because it's the 10th of Tevet. We were discriminated a few thousand years ago also. That's why we're fasting here. It's one of the 6 fasts we fast during the year. So actually it's a fast when Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian king, actually surrounded Jerusalem. And at this point in time, we are surrounded at the moment with all these people in the media, with all these officials calling for, they're basically besieging us in a different kind of format, as Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian emperor, did all those thousands of years ago. It just shows we're all fasting here today, just to add an extra bit. It's the biggest let's say, smack in the face to all the people out there that say, oh, this is not Israel's land and everything else. We're fasting, commemorating something from a few thousand years ago that happened here in Israel, where we lived, and where the people massacred us at the end. So this is the biggest proof on a day like this, on a fast day like this, that how we are indigenous to this land, how this is ours totally, and everything else. So wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom, and please watch over the previous videos I have done within regards to this topic, and let's just hope there's going to be blessings here from Israel.